might actually be able to fall asleep. I guess I was under more pressure than I realized. I can't get over it. The way she looked in only star and moonlight sort of reminded me of a forest elf. I wonder if I achieved my goal by making this movie. I mean, did it help? Did I help?
You did? Crazy, okay? Go to mother.
I slept like a log all night long. I didn't even hear Mizahara leave. Said she was gone when I woke up. We finished shooting. She doesn't have to be there.
It was wonderful, thank you. We love hearing when couples have a good stay. Take care now. We hope to see you again.
They look like some student couple taking the bus. Of course, she looks flawless. Her fashion sense takes no days off. Gorgeous view of the hills in the morning, next to a pretty girl in a wholesome dress. It's almost too cliche to be real life. Wait a minute. Is this the morning after? That hotel was pretty great, wasn't it? The food was awesome. And did you see the view from the outdoor bath? I totally come back.
Me too. And it would be the perfect place for you to bring your girlfriend.
Huh? When you're right, you're right. Is she throwing that at me because of what the lady said back there?
Anyway, how's Ruka doing? You two doing well? I hope I didn't slow things down for you during this shoot. As your rental girlfriend, I want to help you find someone. It's my goal to see you truly happy so that you don't need me. I get trial periods to see how you feel, but from what I can tell, it seems to be going great. And I'm so glad your grandma agrees that she's good for you.
Yeah, but I want you. Oh, sure, Ruka's a great girl. I mean, just the fact that she's willing to date someone like me makes her a total angel. And she helped me with the movie. That blew my mind. But it may end soon. I've decided not to lie to my folks anymore. The next girlfriend I bring home will be someone I truly love with all my heart.
How about Mommy?
Honestly, I really have no idea. I haven't heard from her in ages. But she's a super cute girl. I'm certain she's got another guy already. I just want what's best for her, so good.
This isn't going to be easy, huh?
Yeah, no. I can't believe she's been worried about me. Wow. Not like she didn't have her hands full with this movie already. Anyway, my part on the project is over. Tabuse's team is going to handle the post-production, and I probably won't see Mizuhara as much anymore. I feel sad, but I had a lot of fun. It was cool working with Mizuhara and the others on something we felt genuinely passionate about. Who knows if I'll do it again? I doubt I'll have the kind of motivation I did for this project, or a partner. But I'm grateful I got to be a part of something so fulfilling. Mizuhara, thank you. I'm really glad I got to make this movie with you. This is bad. My heart feels like it's about to explode. She's still there. She's so light. I'll bet she's exhausted. She's been carrying the weight of her grandfather, her grandmother, and her lifelong dreams. All on those tiny shoulders. Mizuhara, I love you. I love you.
We have arrived at Ayama Station.
Here.
We are? Sorry, I fell asleep. It gets hotter when you start to descend the mountain, doesn't it?
Overall, it was a great trip.
There you are! You expect to come back from your little place if nothing happened? After leaving your girlfriend and home so you can shoot? Oh, that's not true.
What's all been doing here?
I knew something sounded off when we talked yesterday, so I asked Yaimori and she told me the truth.
So you came all the way to Iyama?
Don't think that white dress is gonna cover up your filth. There's evil! What? Really? What the hell are you doing?
This is not okay. Misahara and I were set up.
So you're gonna make this up by spending the night there with me?
What? No, that's not a thing that's
Oh,
gonna
it's
happen.
happening, mister. And we're doing everything you think was Pinkatron here times 100.
Hey, I said we didn't do anything.
And I don't believe you. You're a grown man running off with a cold water.
I swear on my life, all we did was shoot. Misahara, tell her.
Anything is the rest
Oh, you're coming back, right? Listen, I need you to calm down. I can't do another night
Yeah,
there.
why not? After you stayed all night with that thirsty leech? Did she wear you out and make you forget who your girlfriend is?
No, Ruka, you're still my girlfriend. This was all a setup crafted by Yaimori. Besides, we spent our entire budget, and I already made plans for tonight.
Fine. Then I want you to promise me something. My birthday's August 26th. I want you to give me anything I desire, without any questions asked. If so, then we'll forget about this.
What's anything?
Took so long, man. You playing around. Watch the dang show. Got the scratch for my mission. This game is AL. We're going to see one of the medals right now. It's the only way. I don't think I want a medal.
It was August 26th. I'd handed over the footage to the film club. All we needed to do now was await the final edit. Yes, September 30th would be perfect. Okay, that's done. Yeah?
time!
Ruka, what the? You can't set those things off by the door like that.
No, it's fine. These ones don't have confetti.
It's still loud, though.
It's the first birthday we'll spend together as a couple. Don't forget you promised to make it a memorable one for me.
Well, only because you booked in advance. Well, hey, at least ask first.
Why should I have to? I'm your girlfriend.
Is she more of a tornado or a loose cannon? Huh?
Come on, we should start getting ready.
Hold up, what are we getting ready for?
Swim, soup, swim.
Huh? What? I know I agreed to spend the day with her and give her what she wanted, but she's starting at the pool?
My birthday's the 26th. I want you to give me anything I desire.
What could she possibly want so badly that she has to corner me into making promises? You want me to kiss her? Again? Or maybe she's wanting more this time. That's not happening. I don't care whose birthday it is. There are some lies I will never trust.
We want to do it with the other girl.
She was actually a big help when we were working on the movie. And she got tricked into missing the trip. I guess I can't keep shooting her down forever.
Hey. Oh, like it?
Oh, yeah, you look awesome.
Really? You think so? Are you okay?
Is she for real? I'm not the least bit okay.
It's my bikini. I've never bought one before.
My nerves are about to flash by themselves. I can't even look at her. All that brutally flawless skin on display. Her body's the perfect ratio of big and curvy. Every dude here has their eyes glued to Luca, even the ones who are with other women. So surreal. I'm the girlfriend. Hey, check that one out. You're on the beach by yourself. I mean, come on. Definitely makes me wonder. What did she even see? I'll be right back. Bathroom break.
Today's my birthday. It should be the perfect chance for us to get closer. I can't mess this up. I'm gonna make Kazuya's heart race like mine does.
Well, that Ruka's having a good time so far. What else is she gonna ask for? Well, hey, Ruka. What's going on? Are you done with the pool?
Not yet. Could you help me?
Uh-huh.
Would you mind putting sunscreen on my back?
Oh, you need that now? Why me?
Because that's what boyfriends usually do. Unless You just don't want to?
What? No, I swear it's not bad. Rub sunscreen on the back. This is exactly how it starts in every movie and manga. But it's fine. Like she said, it's what couples do. So I'm a jerk if I don't. I'm not touching her. I'm just shooting her from the sun. Okay, you ready?
Whenever you are.
It's real. I can't do it if you're gonna yell.
I'm sorry. It's just a little cold.
This is the end. Death by blowing. This is too late for me. The back is so much firmer than I expected. I could feel every detail of her shape under her smooth, warm skin. No, and now my mojo!
Because of Rupa? Congratulations, Aphrodite Hornball. Don't ever come near me again.
Mrs. Horror, I'm so sorry. I gotta wrap this up and pull off in the pool. Okay, all done.
Why not, actually? Would you mind doing the back of my legs?
What? Can you reach around and do that yourself?
Fine.
What do you mean, fine?
If you'd rather not.
Oh, it's not about not wanting to, I swear. Her legs are lethal. If I touch them for any reason, I'm going to explode. She's so soft. Yeah, her skin is firm, but beneath the surface, it's all delicate squish, like muscle. I'm feeling her up. So much for anything noble. I'm just your average creeper now. Where do legs end and begin anyway? How much do I have to cover? The thighs too? Where do they start? Well, she's gonna get mad at me for exploring. I can do this. I can make it there alive. Up to where no Kazuya has gone before. Oh man, it looks like we're completely out of sunscreen. Guess I'm gonna go swim. What's all this about? What is even happening in my life?
Dang!
Really, Susan. I'm trying too hard. Amazing. I hope his heart was racing as much as mine was. Oh, thank you so much, Kazuya. So good. Here, have a bite. So, how is it?
Yum.
Yeah, I know, right? It looks delicious and tasty even better.
Okay, I guess an indirect kiss isn't the worst.
Oh, wow. But I've never had a real hotel buffet before. Gotta take a pic. Thank you for making me feel so loved today.
Sure, I'm glad you're having a good time.
All right. Ready?
Ready for what? She needs money?
You want to see the gift you got me? I've been trying to guess what it is all day.
Huh? I don't have one.
Oh, what's that? Oh. The first one that you had to celebrate your girlfriend's deciding.
Really? If I were to give her a gift, that would totally send her the wrong message.
How am I supposed to tell my friends when they look like you?
You can tell your friends about this.
Forget it. I'm not even hungry anymore.
Your food will get cold. Huh?
You're...
What? For real? That's my place.
Wow, it's so pretty. And the sea breeze feels awesome.
Now the ocean? It's like flying through a checklist of dating spots or something. I've actually considered coming here before, but it's always so full of couples making out at night that it feels awkward. Is there a reason you brought us
I
here?
don't know what you're talking about.
Is she playing dumb?
Hey,
I knew it! She did have an ulterior motive!
you expect to come back from your little fling as if nothing happened?
She's probably feeling like she has to compete with Mizuhara for my attention or something. Hey, I'm sorry.
Huh?
Trial or not, our relationship basically started because I lied to people. And I get why you're hurt. Us going on that trip without you must have been a slap to the face. You shouldn't have to try. Not this hard. Especially when it comes to someone like me. It's your birthday, and all I did was make things difficult for you. What the? Huh?
Really? You don't see me as going out of my way. Don't you get all condescending with me. It's true that I don't trust you around Chizuru. Seeing you two together stresses me out. You worrying about what you're doing with her. But not today. I didn't make these plans to compete.
Oh, then
What
what's up?
the heck, bro?
It's just something I've always wanted. Shouldn't that be enough?
I knew I couldn't show you that shotgun,
Girliest
but
girl in my
still,
whole life. It's
man.
been my dream to be treated like a princess on
fair.
my birthday. You're like the prince I've seen in those dreams forever. There's no doubt in my mind now that you're the one for me. You're also my first boyfriend. And I assume that all guys wanted to be the ones to grant wishes. Is that weird?
No, I don't think so.
Awesome.
Damn, she's a total angel. And I am a total asshole. Not like she's doing anything wrong by wanting her dude to treat her well on her birthday. But my stupid ego got involved. I've been misleading such a genuinely good person for so long. But, I still feel bad. I dragged you into the movie project. I'm sure that was tough.
If you had to choose the Yamanote line or the Chuo line, then which one would you pick?
Huh? What? Is she asking me about trains? Out of nowhere? Has she lost her mind? The Chuo line, I guess?
Wow, really?
What just happened? Did I get the wrong answer?
Here's the story. Once upon a time, I wanted to spend longer on the train, so I decided that I would take the Yamanote line. Going from Shinjuku to Tokyo only takes 15 minutes on the Chuo line, but I opted for the 35-minute route instead.
Interesting.
Thought I was doing something silly and pointless, just to kill a little time. But I was wrong. Because of Nishinipori. In spring, the riverbank to the south there is full of blooming sakura trees. I fell in love with it that day on the train. Ever since then, I've taken the Yamanote line in the spring.
That's awesome.
It may seem pointless at first, but taking a detour can introduce you to new and wonderful experiences. That's the way I felt about working on the movie, too. At first, I had no idea why I was doing it. I did sympathize with Chizuru and her grandmother, but the main reason I agreed to help was because I didn't trust the two of you alone. Then once we started filming, I saw the staff, you, of course, and Chizuru all working so hard and with so much passion. I couldn't help it. I felt my heart starting to race there, too. Please don't feel like there's anything to apologize for. There's nothing I would change. I had a great time helping you.
Ruka.
Come on, let's go. Your pants are gonna get grass stains.
So I was wrong. Ruka wasn't trying to compete with Mizuhara today. And it turns out she did have fun shooting the movie. She must have a bigger heart than I ever bothered to notice or acknowledge. Who could have imagined that my life would become this tragic comedy of three dysfunctional acts?
Hey, can we hold hands?
Yeah, sure. This isn't good. After seeing how cute she was earlier, my imagination is gonna make way more of this than it should. I mean, seriously, she's being so sweet today. She's not her usual unpredictable self. Just a normal girl who happens to be really pretty. All I want to do is squeeze the cuteness out of her. Here you go. Happy anniversary.
Oh, wow, thank you.
Well, you scared me. What's wrong?
I think I've changed my mind. What if I do want a gift?
Oh, right. I don't blame you, and I'm sorry. But like I said, I didn't get you anything, so I sound like the biggest jerk ever.
I'm not asking for anything material, just permission.
What? Permission? Does that mean what I think it does?
I keep waiting for you to do it and you don't. Are you pulling back.
Hold on, time out. Wait.
I've been stopping myself every time.
If she comes at me now, I can't refuse.
And I was thinking we should just talk about it. What if I called you babe sometimes?
Maybe. But why though?
It's important to me. I feel like it shows a new level of intimacy. My friends do it with their boyfriends. I forget their names sometimes.
I guess using pet names like that is normal couple stuff, but we're still in a trial period. I guess it's not that big a deal. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Do you really mean it?
I mean, yeah. You're basically just talking about how we say hello, right?
Hello, babe.
What's up?
What's up, babe?
Right. Let's go.
Yeah.
We gotta go. I'll try it next time.
Okay, thank you, babe.
I don't think you've even used my name that much.
What are you talking about, babe?
Nothing. No big deal.
Okay, you're so sweet, babe. I'm glad you never let Cheesemonger do anything.
Dude.
Pretty sure I saw that comment.
Hey there.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
yeah, came from me.
How lovely. New hospital pajamas. Apparently, lavender is the luckiest color for 77-year-olds. Thanks for sharing your fashion sense with me. I've always...
I stay safe online thanks to Opera. It's a web browser with a built-in free VPN. Did I mention it's free?
Now,
admired it. Such a talented granddaughter. Thank you, but it's just part of the job. Should you even be up right now? You seem to be in so much pain last night.
bro.
Need to dig up the distant
Ah,
past.
hey.
It was 3 days ago, Grandma. So, like I said, the distant past. I hope I'll be like you when I'm 77. The skies really cleared up, huh? The forecast said there was a 70% chance of rain. Not for me. I'm blessed by the weather gods. Don't go there. I'm but the messenger. The facts are the facts. I remember it was pouring the day you were born, too. There was loud roaring thunder, bright flashing lightning, but it all stopped as soon as I reached the hospital. You can stop talking about that now. It's depressing. It must be so tough being a star who's loved by the rain. I'll have to learn how to smile in it more. The rain gods love Kasumi, too. It rained on all her important days. Entrance exams, birthdays, wedding. Katsuhito was always the one driving her to these events. He said she would frown whenever she looked up at the sky. She was like you in a lot of ways. Pretty, considerate, and of course, fashionable. I still can't believe she put me, her own mother, through the pain of having to attend her funeral. Well, rest assured, I fully intend to live longer than you. Really? You're getting into impossible dreams territory now. Whose influence is that? Right back at you, Grandma. You need to get some rest. Sumi? Hi. Seriously? You helped hand out promo flyers? And you saw me walk into the hospital or something and decided to visit my grandma? Why didn't you ever mention any of this to me? Oh, it's been good. We just finished shooting the other day. We also managed to get a date for the screening. It's being edited right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, we're doing this again. Yes, thank you.
Hey,
That's what or fashionable. I still can't believe she put me, her own mother, through the pain of having to attend her funeral. Well, rest assured, I fully intend to live longer than you. Really? You're getting into impossible dreams territory now. Whose influence is that? Right back at you, Grandma. You need to get some rest. Sumi? Hi. Seriously? You helped hand out promo flyers? And you saw me walk into the hospital or something and decided to visit my grandma? Why didn't he ever mention any of this to me? Oh, it's been good. We just finished shooting the other day. We also managed to get a date for the screening. It's being edited right now. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then said hit this boss. Then I gotta go for this one. Okay.
Oh, we're doing this
I
again.
know what I want.
Yes, thank you.
About to turn the junk off. If I can focus. Shoot. I'm gonna watch this shit soon. Oh. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. Focus, focus. Come on. That's it. Yeah, those two. That one. Please don't hit me. Oh, oh, dang. I'm gonna die 18 more times in the game.
Oh, we're doing this again. Yes, thank you. Congratulations. Thank you, Sumi. Hey, Grandma. This is my friend Sumi Sakurasada. She's here to see you. My, what a lovely girl. Is she one of your friends from college? Sure, something like that. These are for you. Sumi brought them. So sweet. Thank you. See you. Take care. Thank you. It's strange, isn't it? What? You've always had such an overly serious and almost unapproachable nature. I used to think it was just how you are, but since meeting Kazuya, you have a lot more friends in your life. That's so not true. You make me sound like a loner. Well, you are, aren't you? I have friends, but I'm so busy a lot. You are making your movie with a big group. That sounds fun. So about that, there is some news. A screening? Oh, I'd love to go. And you said it's almost done? I can't wait. Yeah. So then, you finished shooting. Kazuya must have worked so hard. Of course he did. He's the producer. He better. If he couldn't...
Hey, you know the way I sit? Hey, fake nails, bitch. Bro, when I'm outside with your pay, got a brown skin nigga with dreads, and a black ass nigga with waves. He gon' drop that net. He know the way I sit. Hey, fake nails, bitch, dress. So hot, damn the red. Pussy fresh. I'm outside with your pay, got a brown skin nigga with dreads, and a black ass nigga with waves. He gon' drop that net. He know the way I sit. Fake nails, bitch, dress. So hot, damn the red. Pussy fresh.
I was 12 years old. I used to grind this game all day, and I had 1,500 hours. That's almost 2 months that I could have used to play some foosball. I could have learned a new skill. I could have went out and interacted and met new people. But no, my 12-year-old self decided to dedicate 12 hours a day playing Fortnite, an online game that wouldn't benefit me at all in life. And no, my parents weren't proud of me. No one was proud of me because I did nothing. until 1 month ago, I decided to take a risk and start my Instagram account, which has grown to over 150,000 followers. And that just goes to show how important it is to use your time wisely. When I was 12 years old,
You're being poisoned! 6 toxic drinks you must avoid. Number 1, Dr. Pepper. 1 can of Dr. Pepper contained 40 grams of sugar and 150 calories. To burn that,
Now,
you'd need to jog for 15 minutes.
and they're watching though. It's
Turn that
what we're gonna do. Dang. Dang, you hurt. Oh. Should've shot that. I should have thrown my thing shot. Yeah, I didn't even shot at him, man.
The average young man today, women expect him to be a millionaire at 20, which he isn't. Nobody gives a shit about his opinion at all. He can sell a different breed. I'm cut from another clone. God created me in
What's
his
low?
likeness and image. Therefore, I ain't soft. Therefore, I
didn't see no gloves on my bed when I got here. What's he
stand on business, and that's standing on the truth of the word of God. I don't care who don't like me. I don't care who come against
When I
me.
got here, I didn't see anything in my bed.
A different breed. I'm cut from another clone. God created me.
Never get rich in your 20s if you keep wasting money on these 3 things. First, it's your lifestyle. Most people make it, spend it, make it, spend it, and have nothing to show for it. Second, a house. Most people in their 20s aren't married, so they don't need to buy a family home. Instead, buy rental properties and make some passive income. Third is a car. Most people finance a luxury vehicle with money they don't have to impress people they don't even like. Instead, buy a cheap second-hand car and you'll have the last laugh. Never get rich in your 20s if you keep wasting money on these 3 things. First is your lifestyle. Most people make it, spend it, make it, spend it, and have nothing to show for it. Second, a house. Most people in their 20s
Americans are so broke and they don't even realize. Now, check this out. Let's say you live in the US and you make $3,500 a month after taxes. I'm being generous. Rent, $2,000. Car payment, $500. Car insurance, $200. Health insurance, $200. Phone bill, $100. Wi-Fi bill, $50. Light bill, $150. Water bill, $100. What's the point of making more money if you don't get to keep any of it? Who cares if you make $4,000 a month if you don't get to keep any of it? 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and that includes half of six-figure earners. 80% of you guys are in debt and don't own anything, and half of you guys don't even have $500 in your savings account. But let's call other countries poor and let's call other people poor. Living paycheck to paycheck your whole life and being in debt your whole life should be considered poverty, but it's not. And I know this is going to hurt a lot of Americans, but it's the truth. The U.S. system wants you to spend every waking moment of your life working and paying into a system that will never benefit you. Slaving away your whole life just to be retired for a measly 10 years. At least here in Mexico, we own our things. We own our houses. We own our cars. We're not in debt. But anyways, that's a story for another. Americans are so broke and they don't even realize. Now, check this out. Let's say you live in the US and you make $3,500 a month after taxes. I'm being generous. Rent, $2,000. Car payment, $500. Car insurance, $200. Health insurance, $200. Phone bill, $100. Wi-Fi bill, $50. Light bill, $150. Water bill, $100. What's the point of making more money if you don't get to keep any of it? Who cares if you make $4,000 a month if you don't get to keep any of it? 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and that includes half of six-figure earners. 80% of you guys are in debt and don't own anything, and half of you guys don't even have $500 in your savings account. But let's call other countries poor and let's call other people poor. Living paycheck to paycheck your whole life and being in debt your whole life should be considered poverty, but it's not. And I know this is going to hurt a lot of Americans, but it's the truth. The U.S. system wants you to spend every waking moment of your life working and paying into a system that will never benefit you. Slaving away your whole life just to be retired for a measly 10 years. At least here in Mexico, we own our things. We own our houses. We own our cars. We're not in debt. But anyways, that's a story for another day. Americans are so broke and they don't even realize. Now, check this out. Let's say you live in the US and you make $3,500 a month after taxes. I'm being generous. Rent, $2,000. Car payment, $500. Car insurance, $200. Health insurance, $200. Phone bill, $100. Wi-Fi bill, $50. Light bill, $150. Water bill, $100. What's the point of making more money if you don't get to keep any of it? Who cares if you make $4,000 a month if you don't get to keep any of it? 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, and that includes half of six-figure earners. 80% of you guys are in debt and don't own anything, and half of you guys don't even have $500 in your savings account. But let's call other countries poor and let's call other people poor. Living paycheck to paycheck your whole life and being in debt your whole life should be considered poverty, but it's not. And I know this is going to hurt a lot of Americans, but it's the truth. The U.S. system wants you to spend every waking moment of your life working and paying into a system that will never benefit you. Slaving away your whole life just to be retired for a measly 10 years. At least here in Mexico, we own our things. We own our houses. We own our cars. We're not in debt. But anyways, that's a story for another day. Americans are so broke and they don't even realize. Now, check this out. Let's say you live in the US and you make $3,500 a month after taxes. I'm being generous. Rent, $2,000. Car payment, $500. Car insurance, $200. Health insurance, $200. Phone bill, $100. Wi-Fi bill, $50. Light bill, $150.
7-minute phone trick is going viral because it's allowing people to quit their jobs. Here's how to do it.
This is like my favorite professional I've ever experienced in my life. So I have two neighbors that they both live on each side of me, so I'm in the middle of their feud all the time. And one of the neighbors has way more money than the other neighbor, or at least he used to. He used to throw it in this neighbor's face, making fun of my neighbor for being way less rich than him. So out of spite, my neighbor didn't even want more money. Just out of spite, he's like, I'm gonna find a way to make more money than you. And the guy was like, yeah, right, basically. And the neighbor saw a video on the news. You've probably seen this going all around the news lately. There's a 7-minute phone trick that older Americans who aren't tech savvy are now able to work from home on their phones and make hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars a year doing this. And this guy literally retired a year later, and he's still young, and he retired 15 years early, retired his wife, they go on vacations all the time. He has way more money than the other neighbor now, and the other neighbor is so mad. It's so beautiful. And he learned it from just a little phone trick he saw on the news. So I've been getting a ton of messages, a ton of comments asking what the phone trick is. So I actually put a link to the video that he learned it from down below. Check it out now.
The 7-minute phone trick is going viral because it's allowing people to quit their jobs. Here's how to
know why wise people often say to live life like a wolf. Well, first, wolves never eat cub.
God wanted to create fish, he spoke to the sea. When God wanted to create
I don't know.
trees, he spoke to
It
the
wasn't my fault before I left.
create people, he He spoke to himself.
You get where everything was?
What
I know where it
happens?
needs to get.
Dies. Take a tree out of soil. What happens to it? Dies. Take God out of us. What happens to us? We fucking die. If you walk with God, there is nothing that you can do. God wanted to create fish, he spoke to the sea. When God wanted to create trees, he spoke to the land. When God wanted to create people, he spoke to himself. Take a fish out of the water, what happens to it? Dies. Take a tree out of soil, what happens to it? Dies. Take God out of us, what happens to us? We fucking die. If you walk with God, there is nothing that you can do. God wanted to create fish, he spoke to the sea. When God wanted to create trees, he spoke to the land. When God wanted to create people, he spoke to himself. Take a fish out of the water, what happens to it? Dies. Take a tree.
Buy these honey buns for $6.88. I sell them each for $1.50. That's a 163% gain or a profit of $11-12 per box. I buy these Pop Tarts for $11.58. I sell them each for $2. That's a 729% gain or a profit of $84.42. I buy these Famous Amos for $17.88. I sell them each for $1.50. That's a 257% gain or a profit of $45.12. I buy this stuff for $17.48. I sell them each for $2. That's a 129% gain or a profit of $22.52. I buy these gummy bears for $15.99. I sell them each for $3.
Final. Not even worth. I just said. But watch this. Guess what? Hit it. HP pretty much. What? I am at 100. 280. 200. Hit it, no sweat. You don't even need that. I just want you to just for show. Get in. Nigga, where you going? In. You're just my insurance. That's all you are. No more and no less. Well. Oh. Yeah. No more. I know this place. Wow. Ease. See what I mean? Then when this car go boom, you gotta worry about nobody. Dude, I need to stay in this car this whole game. I wonder where is everybody?